funny. Depends on your humour, I suppose. But it's a bit light-hearted than my usual ones, which are normally about news or my reviews of Doctor Who. So this one's about political correctness, which, yes, I agree is a sore point, but I'm going to put a bit of humour on it because news is always dreary, isn't it? So I'm just going to put a bit of a light-hearted spin on it. So basically, this thing popped up on my Twitter feed and I thought it was so silly I had to talk about this, right? Some woman complained to Waitrose that a sandwich was sexist. I'm not kidding. She complained a sandwich was sexist simply because it was called a gentleman's sandwich, failing to understand that the reason it's called a gentleman's sandwich is because it contains gentleman's relish, which probably according to her is also sexist, but let's not go there. Waitrose, the idiots, you know, sorry Waitrose, but you're stupid, went and actually complied with her complaint and actually decided they're going to change the name of the sandwich. Ugh. Oh, and then we have Kleenex, who also decided that they're not going to call their tissues man size anymore after some woman complained and said, can't kids and people, other women use them and all that stuff. Kleenex also, being the complete cowards they are, went and said, oh, sorry about that, we'll not call them man size tissues anymore and we are going to rebrand these things and just call them extra large tissues. Yeah. And then I actually caught upon another one which some of you might have missed. Some guy complained to Aldi that their parking spaces, their parent and child parking spaces, had a picture of a little stick person on with a skirt on. In other words, it was supposed to represent a mother with her children. Yeah? And he complained and said, fathers park up and look after their kids too. Yes, correct, they do. But it's a recognised symbol. It's like people asking to remove that's a bit like someone saying, let's not have the railway tracks for British Rail now, just because British Rail as a company does not exist anymore. It's all split into little things. But we've kept the British Rail symbol simply because it's something people recognise. Every time you see that, you know you're nearing a railway station. It's that simple. To me, this is no different. You know, it's just a recognised symbol that people understand. You know, it's like saying, in a disabled space where they've got a picture of the person in the wheelchair, saying, oh, we can't add that because not all disabled people have wheelchairs. Perfectly correct again, you know. I've got dyslexia. You can't see I've got dyslexia, but I do. I've got anxiety. You can't see that either, but I do. You know. Correct. Not all disabled people have wheelchairs. Some have crutches, some have walking frames. But you can't put all of those on a space. So we put a wheelchair because it's a recognised symbol. It's that simple to me, you know. So people who complain about these things are a bit stupid, you know. And I'm not, before we start with all the racist prejudice thing, this thing about Apu and the Simpsons, I'm not even going to go into that one unless it's in a separate video, because that's a whole other bunch of weird, you know. This is more about the stupid stuff, the sexist stuff and that. Now, I'm not saying that we shouldn't call things out when they're sexist, racist, misogynist, and so on, and people are being treated unfairly. Of course we should. Absolutely we should. But we should do it when it's recognised. We shouldn't just do it when it doesn't exist. We shouldn't make things sexist that aren't, and we shouldn't just try and make things racist that aren't. I mean, all these people saying about cultural appropriation, that's garbage. It's garbage, you know. So you want to wear your hair in dreadlocks, that doesn't mean you're culturally nicking someone else's culture. In fact, what you're actually doing is saying, you know, this culture's good and I you know, I like it, and you know, you're actually saying what a great culture it is. You're not nicking their culture, you're actually saying, I find this culture fascinating. That's good, isn't it? You know, I mean, around my living room, and in here as well, I've got Japanese dolls on the wall, and I've got a Chinese up there, you can't see it unless I turn the camera around, which is a bit difficult in here, so I won't. But up there, there's a Chinese... Can you hear that in the background? Yeah, that's fireworks, and it's not even November the 5th yet. Yeah? It's October the 31st, it's Halloween, and the fireworks going off. Yes, that does piss me off, and there's a separate video on my channel about fireworks. I think it was called Bonfire Not Just One Day, or something like that. Check it out, it's there somewhere. Right, as I was saying, on my wall I have a Chinese ornament. I have a wind chime, which are most of the time Chinese, and I've got little Japanese and Chinese things because I respect their culture. I love the Chinese and Japanese cultures. I love them. So I've got all this stuff all over the place, you know, because I respect their culture and I like it, and it's something that fascinates me. It's not because I'm appropriating their culture, it's because I like it. Yeah? So anyway, move that aside for a second and on to what we're supposed to be doing. Sexism. Now, sexism, calling out sexism in the right place is fine. Calling it out when it doesn't exist is stupid. And if I see that hashtag again, I agree with Jonathan Pye. If I see that blooming hashtag everyday sexism again, I'm going to scream. Stop it. Stop making sexism where it doesn't exist. Okay? I'll give you some examples, right, of why it's stupid. Alright? We've already got the gentleman's sandwich, the man-sized tissues, the Aldi car parking, right? But here's the thing, here are a load of things that have lady and man in the title that would sound stupid if we messed about with them. Okay, for instance, gingerbread men. Now that actually has been going on for years and years. I remember when I was a lot younger, yeah, and there was this whole thing, and around about somewhere in the 80s, I think it was, they were saying this is when all this political correctness started getting out of hand, because they were saying, oh, you can't sing Baba Black Sheep and all this sort of things. Oh, please, you know. They said you should sing Baba Rainbow Sheep instead, except now because of gay rights and everything, sorry, LGBTQ rights, I do apologise, yeah, you probably can't sing that either, so this is ridiculous, you know. So the gingerbread man one has been going on for years, and I've learned to just ignore it. Right. Now, my favourite dessert, my absolute favourite dessert, mainly because it brings back memories of my dear mum who's just died, bless her socks, poor thing. Rest in peace, Mum. But a thing we used to love having together for a treat every so often was something called an apple charlotte, which is basically if you've ever seen an apple pie, it's basically an apple pie, but what they do is they take the lid off the apple pie and put a big dollop of cream around the side of it instead. You don't see them very often these days, but in the old days they used to sell, like back in the 80s when we used to have this mobile bread van come round, and you used to sell them, and it was, oh, they're delicious, they're absolutely delicious, and I still love them because, like I said, they bring back memories of my mum. So I love them. I still treat myself to one every so often, if I can damn well find them, you know. But they're called apple charlottes. So we go by the political correctness thing. What, we're now supposed to call them apple charlies as well? Or apple not girls and boys? Yeah. You see the problem? To me, they're always apple charlottes. They've always been apple charlottes, and they always thought it will be apple charlottes. A lady shave. Nah. The thing with a lady shave is made specifically for your ladies, and before anyone says it's sexist, you can't put sexist connotations on this, for the simple reason that the reason it's called a lady shave is ladies and gentlemen have different skin and different hair. Men normally have thicker hair than women, and they also have a different kind of skin type to women. I mean, one woman against another probably has different skin type. Two women may have a different skin type to each other. So, you know, this thing is specifically made for a woman's skin type. Maybe not every woman's skin type, but most women's skin type. Okay, that's why it's called a lady shave. Not because they're being sexist, but they're saying this is better for a woman to use because it's good for her skin type. You know, I mean, if I used my husband's razor to shave my legs, I'd probably cut myself to ribbons. Seriously. I tried to use my husband's shaver on my arms, or my legs or whatever, I would probably cut myself to ribbons, because it's not made for me, it's made for him. That is why a lady shave is called a lady shave, because it's specifically made for our type of skin, our type of hair. Good? Good. So anyone who says that's sexist is really stupid. That is one that was actually inspired by my husband. Every time someone tries to overtake my husband on a road to get off a junction, and he comes in and sort of cuts in front of him and goes off, rather than waiting in the queue and just going off behind him, yeah, my husband will always shout, "Oh my God, it's a last minute Jim." Yeah, bloody last minute Jim, you know. Sexist? Should he call this person Jenny because it might be a woman driver? Should he just say last minute whoever you are? You know, come on. You see how stupid it gets when you really get into it? Sexism is one thing, political correctness gone balmy is another. Which is what this is all about. And then we have things like companies who are politically correct. Can you imagine Manchester City or Manchester United? If you are rival fans, I'm sorry, I put them both in the same sentence. Yeah, that's not like putting Celtic and Rangers in the same sentence, or Wednesday and United. You just don't. But anyway, Manchester City, Manchester United, Womanchester and Manchester United. No, come on. Oldham Athletic. Now, here's the thing, this has got two in, because Oldham, that's ageist. Athletic, not all people are athletes. Some people are runners, some people, yes, but some people don't. Some people like to do other things like row, or, I don't know, do other types of sports. Cycle, maybe. You know, so what about those people? You see, it's insane, it's stupid. Oh, and places. How about Menkind? Remember Menkind? Yeah, Menkind. For those who think, yeah. Now, everyone can go into Menkind. Just because it's called Menkind doesn't mean you can't go in there if you're not a man. I bought all sorts of gadgets from Menkind. I love Menkind. I bought books from Menkind. They have these like little puzzle books that are really good. These sort of logic puzzle books, which I really like. Yeah, because my brain loves puzzles. I don't know if it's something to do with my dyslexia, but my brain loves puzzles. It loves trying to solve puzzles. It's wonderful, right? I love puzzles. Oh, I love them. Rubik's cubes, written puzzles, you know. Which begs the question: why the hell am I so crap at maths? Because they're just another puzzle, sort of. You know? But anyway, you know. And I bought one of those clicky, I don't know what you call it, Newton's cradles. You know. Yeah, I bought that from Mankind. I bought all sorts of silly toys. I bought a little toy phaser, science fiction phaser pistol thingy from Mankind. I have bought tons of cool stuff from Mankind. You know, in fact, I bought my friend a pair of cufflinks, a pair of Sheffield, Leeds United cufflinks from Mankind, because he'd moved companies, and I wanted to say congratulations and everything. And I bought him a pair of cufflinks from Mankind. I love Mankind. I could go in there, Mankind. I could go in there all day and look around. I love the place. I don't care that it's called Mankind. It doesn't mean it's just for men. You know, please. So, for God's sake, come on. Oh, and yeah, while we're on the thing of things not being for men, that Yorkie thing, just don't. All right, just don't go there. It's, you know, I've had plenty of Yorkies. Well, not plenty of them, but I've eaten Yorkies. It's not, you know. Okay. Oh, and while we're on the subject, in Garforth, where I live, there used to be, I have been informed by my husband there isn't anymore, because he told me earlier on and said that it's not there anymore. So, I obviously haven't been paying attention when I've been down in town, but there used to be a shop called The Lady Cares. Does that mean that men don't care? The men of Garforth don't care? No. I know several men in Garforth. My husband, my friend, whose name's, come on, Jeff, that's it. My friend Jeff, you know, I have friends in Garforth who are men, and they do care. They care a lot. they're passionate about a lot of things. So yeah, please, come on. It doesn't mean people... you see where this is... You can see where this is going, can't you? And then we've got the Isle of Man. The Isle of Man. What, we're supposed to now call it the Isle of People? We can't call it the Isle of Women because that's sexist too. So what do we do? Call it the Isle of People? And then look at all the bands that would be sexist if we started going down this road. Men without hats. Men at work. What, women don't work? Trust me, I'm a housewife. We do. And I'm a journalist. We work, trust me. If it's not one thing, it's another. We work. The Pointer Sisters. What, brothers? Can't sing? You know, Sister Sledge. What, no brothers? And then we have songs. Dancing Queen. What, we can't have a dancing king? Kings can't dance? You know, you see... and then we have movies. The Devil Wears Prada. What? Good people don't wear Prada? I don't wear Prada, but I'm saying good people don't wear Prada. And then we have movies. The X-Men. Even though it was full of women. Rogue, Storm, Mystique. Yeah. The Man with the Golden Gun. Women aren't good with guns. Well, I've watched a few YouTube videos that prove that quite a lot of women aren't good with guns, but men aren't either. So, you know. And then there's The Divine Secrets of the Yaya Sisterhood. God, does anyone remember that movie? I remember the name of it. I don't remember seeing it though. So if anyone remembers that actual movie, please let me know. I remember the title because I basically remember the trailer at the end of them all going, yay! But that's about all I remember about that. But it's stuck in my head because of that. So, but what? Sisterhood, brotherhood. And then we've got Superman, Batman. Alright, we did have a Supergirl. Fair point, we did. But Superman, Batman, Spider-Man. And then, if you want to be really, really stupid, right? Even if you went on down this line, even organisations would be wrong. I mean, the Muslim Brotherhood? Yeah. There's no Muslim Sisterhood? I mean, I know they're classed as terrorists and I probably shouldn't be talking about them unless it's in a news context, but it just, you know, I just shoved that one in because I just thought, hang on. That's showing how really, really stupid it could get. Yeah? So you see my point? It's really, really daft. So to the people who keep complaining about this stuff, stop putting sexism where it doesn't exist. If it really does exist, fine, I can go with that. But saying we shouldn't name shop this, or we shouldn't name a sandwich that, or we shouldn't name tissues this, or we shouldn't change, you know, because in this PC 2018 it's all sexist or racist or whatever. Come on, stop. You are driving me crazy. And enough of this hashtag everyday sexism, alright? It's just daft. There, I've had my rant about that. I'm going now. Bye.